Hello, everyone, and welcome to Motivation for the Day. It's great to have you here. Have you ever set a big, exciting goal, felt that initial rush of adrenaline, and then a few weeks later, found yourself scrolling through your phone, wondering where all that energy went? You're not alone. It happens to the best of us. That shiny new goal starts to feel distant, the path gets a little foggy, and suddenly, a million other things seem more interesting or more urgent. Today, we're going to tackle this head-on. We'll explore why our focus falters and, more importantly, dive into powerful, practical strategies to keep your eyes on the prize and turn those ambitious dreams into your reality. So, if you're ready to reignite your drive and learn how to stay laser-focused, you're in the right place. Let's get into it. First, let's understand the enemy. Distraction. Why do we lose focus so easily? A big part of it is our brain's wiring. Our brains are designed to seek novelty and pleasure. That's why the ping of a new notification or the lure of a new series can feel so irresistible. It offers a quick, easy hit of dopamine, the feel-good chemical. In contrast, working on a long-term goal often involves delayed gratification. The reward is far off, and the process can be challenging, even tedious at times. Another reason is a lack of clarity. If your goal is vague, like get in shape or be more successful, your brain doesn't have a clear target. It's like trying to navigate without a map. Of course you're going to get lost. Fear also plays a huge role. The fear of failure, and sometimes even the fear of success, can paralyze us, making procrastination feel like a safe and comfortable alternative. And finally, there's simple burnout. If you go too hard too fast without any breaks, your mental and physical energy will plummet, making it nearly impossible to maintain focus. So how do we fight back? The first and most crucial step is to get crystal clear on your what and your why. What exactly do you want to achieve? Don't just say start a business, be specific. Launch an online store selling handmade pottery by December 31st with a goal of making 10 sales in the first month. See the difference? A specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound, or SMART, goal gives you a clear destination. But the what is only half the battle. You need a powerful why. Why do you want this? Is it for financial freedom? To express your creativity? To provide for your family? Your why is your emotional fuel. It's the deep, personal reason that will keep you going when motivation wanes and obstacles appear. Write it down. Put it somewhere you can see it every single day. When you feel like giving up, reconnecting with your why will be the anchor that holds you steady. Once you have your clear goal and your powerful why, it's time to break it down. A huge, ambitious goal can feel overwhelming. Looking at the summit of a mountain can be intimidating, but focusing on the next step in the path is manageable. This is where the power of systems comes in. Instead of just focusing on the outcome, focus on the process. Break your big goal into smaller, yearly, monthly, weekly, and even daily tasks. If your goal is to write a book, your daily task might be to write 500 words. If you want to run a marathon, your weekly goal might be to run a total of 15 miles. This approach does two amazing things. First, it makes the goal feel achievable and less daunting. Second, every time you complete a small task, you get a small win. This creates a positive feedback loop, releasing a little bit of dopamine and building momentum. You're essentially creating a system of success where small, consistent actions inevitably lead you to your big goal. Now let's talk about your environment. Your surroundings have a massive impact on your ability to focus. If you're trying to work in a cluttered, chaotic space with your phone buzzing every 2 minutes, you're setting yourself up for failure. You need to architect an environment that promotes focus, not distraction. Start by creating a designated workspace, even if it's just a small corner of your room. Keep it clean and organized. This sends a signal to your brain that when you're in this space, it's time to work. Then ruthlessly eliminate digital distractions. Use apps to block distracting websites during your work sessions. Turn off all non-essential notifications on your phone. Better yet, put your phone in another room when you need to do deep, focused work. It might feel strange at first, but you'll be amazed at how much your concentration improves when you're not constantly being pulled away by digital noise. Your environment should serve your goals, not sabotage them. Another powerful technique is time blocking. This is where you schedule specific blocks of time in your calendar for your most important tasks. Instead of a vague to-do list, you're giving every minute of your day a job. For example, from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m., you block out time for deep work on Project X. During this time, that is your only priority. You don't check emails, you don't scroll social media, you just focus on that one task. This method is incredibly effective because it combats decision fatigue. You don't have to waste mental energy deciding what to do next. You just look at your calendar and execute. It also forces you to be realistic about how much you can accomplish in a day. We often overestimate what we can do, which leads to disappointment. Time blocking helps you plan your days with intention and ensures that you are consistently dedicating your best energy to your most important goals. Of course, we are not robots. We can't stay focused indefinitely. Burnout is real, and pushing yourself too hard is counterproductive. That's why building rest and recovery into your system is non-negotiable. Just as athletes need rest days to repair their muscles, our brains need downtime to recharge and consolidate information. Schedule breaks into your work sessions. The Pomodoro technique is great for this. Work for 25 minutes, then take a 5-minute break. After 4 sessions, take a longer break. During these breaks, actually disconnect. Get up, stretch, look out a window, or grab a glass of water. Don't just switch from one screen to another. Also, prioritize sleep. A lack of sleep severely impairs cognitive function, willpower, and emotional regulation, making it almost impossible to stay focused. And don't forget to schedule time for hobbies and activities you genuinely enjoy. This isn't a waste of time. It's essential for long-term sustainability and mental well-being. One of the most underrated strategies for staying focused is accountability. It's one thing to make a promise to yourself, but it's another thing entirely to make a promise to someone else. Sharing your goals with a trusted friend, family member, mentor, or even an accountability group can dramatically increase your chances of success. Find an accountability partner and schedule regular check-ins. This could be a quick text at the end of each day, or a weekly call to discuss your progress, challenges, and next steps. Knowing that someone else is going to ask you about your progress provides a powerful external motivation. It creates a sense of positive social pressure that can help you push through when you feel like slacking off. Plus, your accountability partner can offer encouragement, provide a different perspective when you're stuck, and celebrate your wins with you, making the entire journey more enjoyable. Finally, let's talk about mindset. The journey toward any meaningful goal will have ups and downs. You will face setbacks. You will have days where you feel unmotivated. You will make mistakes. The key is to practice self-compassion and adopt a growth mindset. Don't beat yourself up when you have an unproductive day. That negative self-talk only drains your energy and makes it harder to get back on track. Instead, acknowledge it, learn from it, and gently guide yourself back to your system. Ask yourself, what went wrong? What can I do differently tomorrow? See every challenge not as a sign that you should quit, but as an opportunity to learn and grow stronger. Remember, consistency beats intensity. It's not about being perfect every single day. It's about showing up consistently, even when it's hard, and trusting the process. The small, imperfect actions you take every day will compound over time into massive results. So let's recap the key strategies. First, get crystal clear on your specific goal and your emotional why. Second, break that goal down into small, manageable daily and weekly actions. Third, design an environment that minimizes distractions and promotes focus. Fourth, use time blocking to schedule your priorities and manage your day with intention. Fifth, build in non-negotiable rest and recovery to avoid burnout. Sixth, find an accountability partner to keep you on track. And seventh, cultivate a mindset of self-compassion and growth, focusing on consistency over perfection. Staying focused is a skill, not an innate talent. It's a muscle that you can train and strengthen over time. It requires intention, strategy, and consistent practice. But by implementing these strategies, You can take control of your attention and direct it purposefully toward the life you want to build. You have the power to tune out the noise and focus on what truly matters. Thank you so much for spending this time with me today. I hope you found these tips helpful and feel inspired to apply them to your own goals. If you enjoyed this video and want more content on motivation and personal growth, please give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. I'd love to hear about the goals you're working on, so drop a comment below and let me know. Until next time, stay focused, stay consistent, and keep moving forward.